All right, Owen, you have a definitely unique perspective on all this. You ran a multi-million-dollar sports betting ring. You know this world. Talk me through what you see in these indictments today. How easy or hard was it for these people to allegedly do what they're alleged to have done?
Well, nowadays, you have so many eyes on you. So when you get caught, obviously they've been doing their homework. The FBI followed me for 5 years before they indicted me. So when they make that arrest, it's usually pretty much a slam dunk for them. No pun intended.
Yeah. Prosecutors say multiple charges involve 4 mafia families and organized crime networks. This part of the indictment really intrigues me. You yourself, when you were up to your not so great stuff, were involved with the drug cartel. Are you not surprised to see the involvement of these 4 different mafia families?
No, not at all. When there's money involved, the organized crime's involved, right? And when it's a professional athlete, it makes it a lot easier because they're able to bring in these big whales. You're bringing them to these poker games where the athletes are these stars and everyone wants to be around them. So they're taking a Joe Schmo off the street that wants to be around professional athletes and spend a lot of money on these, poker games or sports betting.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that for organized crime families, sports betting is low-hanging fruit. It's easy money.
Yeah, they've been doing it for 100 years. The mob's been bookmaking for a century now. And you know what? I say the money is never enough. And you're looking at professional athletes that are making millions of dollars a year. And it's just, you're chasing that rush, right? I remember I started booking bets at 22 years old and it just wasn't enough. Next thing you know, I'm booking bets for the cartel and laundering money for them. And you're just chasing that rush. And I feel that's what these professional athletes have been going through.
How did you get from booking bets while you were in college to booking bets for the cartel? How do you make a leap that big?
Yeah, it was by accident. I'm not going to lie. My sports book got so big in the United States, I wanted to expand, and I told my sub bookies, I said, hey, let's go international. And I was just this kid that had a lot of ambition, right? And I came from that blue collar family, and I just wanted to take it to the next level. And one of my sub bookies ended up bringing me a customer out of Mexico, and unbeknownst to me, it ended up being a lieutenant for the cartel.
Is there something about athletes that makes them susceptible to gambling? I mean, I'm thinking the rush of competition, the aggressive, competitive instinct that you have to win, to beat your opponent. Are there some links there?
Absolutely. I had on my indictment, I had Derek Lavelle, who was a 3-time Super Bowl champ, that was gambling with me. And, throughout the years, I was a bookmaker. I had a professional athlete in every sport gambling with me. And it's, I've taken these guys golfing and I've had dinner with them. And I've been a college athlete myself, winning 2 national championships under Pete Carroll. So it's that competitiveness, you wanting to win. And as an athlete, a former athlete myself, we're so competitive in life. We want to win in sports, and it's the same when it's gambling. You don't want to lose money. You want to win, and you're just chasing and chasing and chasing until you win.
I just remember, hearing all the reports about Michael Jordan and his, he used to gamble. No indication he did anything illegal. But the point is there does seem to be, we see over and over again, that link between athletes like yourself, like some of the people who were indicted today, who are at the very, very pinnacle of success in a very, very tough sport, who are engaging in this activity and, these crimes as alleged today, and you admit yourself crimes that you committed, and something about that competitive instinct that leads you into that underworld.
Yeah, no doubt. It's just that athlete in you, and when you have an edge and you're able to win, in poker we call it the stone cold nuts, and it's like a guaranteed win. And if you have a guaranteed win, you're going to keep betting bigger and bigger because you're not going to lose.
Yeah, I was struck by something you said. You said, I thought I was smart enough to control it all and manage the risks. I was completely wrong. It all can get out of control super fast. and that line very fuzzy. Owen Hanson, fascinating to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.